catch the young man over there grabbing the ball in the stands during the game, or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was on the bench at the time, so I had a pretty good. I was actually trying to get on the ground because it was a good stop in play. So, yeah, so it's a pretty funny event.
One of the weirder things you've seen on a footy field?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, would have been. I would have loved that if I was a young kid. Would have been great fun.
So, how do you see the bounce back win for the Cats? Obviously, it wasn't the best start, but you got better as the game went on.
Yeah, definitely. No, I felt, especially as a midfield group as well, we really lifted in that second half. Yeah, we probably haven't had the best month as a line. So, yeah, it was enjoyable just to see guys get some reward for the work that we've been putting in.
What do you think that disappointing month has been down to?
We haven't been far off, to be honest. Yeah, we've spoken a lot about connection and communication, just trying to play more as a team and we've had a few floating roles within the team over the last month, but the last 2 weeks we've really honed in on giving players specific roles and just letting them concentrate on executing that. So yeah, maybe it clicked for us, or hopefully it clicked for us in the second half, and we're sort of off to the races now. But yeah, we've got another tough challenge on Sunday. So yeah, good to see.
What do you make of the Swans, Tommy?
Yeah, they're good. Really deep midfield is one thing I've noticed, and yeah, they've got some players that are great to watch. Chad Warner's a really exciting player, and then yeah, there's always been comparisons to us in terms of that sort of club culture and being a good club to play at. So yeah, we've had some great battles over the years, and looking forward to another one on Sunday.
The midfield battle is always important in a game, but at the SCG it always seems to be more important because of how the length of the ground. Yeah. It's one kicker that's basically deep 50. You just can't afford to get well beaten in that around those clearances inside, can you?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I mean, I think we bat very deep in the midfield as well. So yeah, it'll be, a good arm wrestle, I reckon. And yeah, like I said, we're building a bit of momentum in that second half. I feel like we really clicked as a line. So yeah, looking forward to getting challenged again.
More of a broader question: how do you find the holding ball interpretation? You're a big tackler. You led about 11 on the weekends. How do you see it overall?
Yeah, I like it. And as always, we've just been a great club at adapting to rules. We've seen that it's gone the other way with the dangerous tackles. Probably not great for tacklers, that rule change, but we've adapted well as a midfield. And then now this is a good thing for tacklers. So hopefully we can stay balanced and just make the changes necessary. We've got great coaching staff we're doing a lot of technique at training around this sort of stuff. So I think we're well prepared.
You're spending more time down back this year, but back into the midfield over the weekend, performing well. Is that where you want to be for the rest of the year?
I've said this my whole career. I'll play wherever the team needs me. I just want to contribute and contribute to wins. So yeah, whether that's in defence or in the middle, yeah, it's up to the coaches.
Paddy Dangerfield, do you think he could return to the Swans clash this weekend?
Yeah, I'm actually not across his timeline. He's been training with us the last week, so yeah, it'd be great to have him back. But like I said, we're building some good connection and momentum in the midfield. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
As you said, you're no medical expert, but how's he looking on the track?
Yeah, amazing. I don't know, Pat's Pat, really. There's no other athlete like him in the AFL, so anytime you get to train with him or go against him, it's great for me personally and the rest of the midfield group.
The Swans have cleared out on top, and there's that real long jam from second down. Do you feel it's going to be a season where you're going to have momentum and then you're going to lose it, like has happened so far? It looks like it's happening for other clubs as well. Does that make it, I suppose, you don't feel any better for losing games of footy, but probably takes a bit of the heat off that other clubs, it's going to happen to other clubs, it's going to happen to everybody, that they just going to have probably periods where they're not going to be able to play the footy they want to.
Yeah, 100%. And I think Scotty's mentioned it before. If you're a little bit off, it doesn't matter who you're playing this year. So, yeah, we've just got to really try and get the game played our way from the start. I think we probably haven't had the greatest start to games this month. So, yeah, look, the sooner we can get it played our way, that sets you up for the rest of the game. But yeah, you definitely don't go into any weeks thinking, oh, this is going to be an easier week, or we're a guaranteed win here. So I think it's a very even competition at the moment, and yeah, we've just got to be ready every week.
Yeah. Ollie Dempsey's performance on Saturday night, what did you make of it?
Yeah, love it. Ollie's he's got that X factor. He can sort of kick goals out of nowhere. It was great to see him spend a bit more time up forward and get dangerous again. But I think he had over 10 contested possessions. So he's not that. People might look at him as a bit of an outside flashy player, but he's actually winning the ball at the source as well. So it's impressive. It's exciting for the club. You put him together with Max, Tanner, Toby Conway, Jai Clark as well, who missed. Future's going to look good.
The game up there last year was one of the more ugly games of football. I don't know whether you remember it. I know Scotty doesn't like referencing games that go back that far, but I suspect you don't want to play a jumped up game like that. You want to get the ball moving, get it flowing and get it forward. Yeah,
it is what it is. We can't go in hoping it's going to be played this way, or hoping. We've just got to expect a grind and be up for the fight. We can't. Yeah, if we go into games thinking, I hope this is just a skillful event, we'll get beaten in the contest pretty quick. So, we'll be up for a fight. We know that they're a good contested midfield. Looking forward to it.
How have you seen Max Holmes move into the midfield more so in the last few weeks?
Yeah, great. Yeah, Max is he's really stepped up. In Paddy's absence, we needed someone to replace that ball-winning ability that Paddy has, and I think he's done that. It's just great to see him get more and more confident in his speed. I don't think there's a situation where he gets the ball where he doesn't think, I can't burn the opposition player. He knows that no one can go with him. So, love seeing that from him. And again, such a young guy, like he's 21, 22, so who knows what can happen with him.
And Jack Bowes, one of probably his best performers as a cat over the weekend. How do you see his game?
Yeah, loved it. Bozy's just so clean, composed, and he's been really good for us in the midfield. He's a really cognizant player. He really helps our structures, and it's been great to see him play well.
You touched on the slow starts over the last month. You seem to be behind the 8 ball pretty much in all those games in the last month. What has been the reason behind that, do you feel?
It's hard to put your finger on it. I think Richmond probably just out-pressured us on the weekend. And that can be disappointing at times because that's just an effort thing. That's sort of the way I saw it. But I think in those games where we've had poor starts, once we get going, teams struggle to go with us. So I think that's the most exciting thing is, once we get going, we're squeezing, our pressure's up, we're winning the ball at the source, giving our forwards good looks. It's hard to go with us.
Will one of the keys to the remainder of the season being trying to close the gap between your best and your worst?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, that's probably a goal across the board. You want to try and play well as much as you can. But we've just got to be ready for momentum swings like that. Like I said, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So, we're looking good. Feel good after the weekend.
With Blitz and Danger out, you're probably the most experienced cat actually in the midfield in terms of games played. Are you aware of that? I mean, with that awareness comes a bit of leadership that you need to show around the contest, but also off the footy as well with your voice and the like.
Potentially. It's always a goal of mine to try and help, regardless of who's in the midfield, help out with leadership and communication. So, I reckon the guys in there have got pretty good heads on their shoulders already. So, I don't think much was needed from me. We all pitched in. Like I said, Bozy's really good at that as well. He's got a good understanding of where everyone needs to be at each stoppage, and sometimes it's just about trying to help Max and Tanner to just be free and go to work, because they're our strong contested winners. They can break the game open. So if maybe we can take the load off them from a communication standpoint, then that'd be good. But I think everyone pitched in on the weekend.